The stock market is de-risking. The market is so over leveraged in comparison to the pre-great financial crisis, the dot-com boom bust. The stock market, the world market, equities, bonds, currency, FX, all that over leveraged, and you're seeing it unwind. And where you're seeing it based on our 1880 quant analyzer is that we're seeing money move out of tech and it's moving into more defensive positions like housing, transports, consumer staples, etc. It's slowly moving out, but you're not really noticing it because tech and AI and Nvidia news, they're going to team up with Blackstone and BlackRock and Goldman Sachs and KKR and Apollo and all these companies. And they're going to be a lending source to all the hyperscalers and all the neo scalers and all this stuff. They're doing it because they need this market to go higher and they need to deleverage because they're so overextended. They're going to offer this program up. They're going to bundle it up and hand it to the pension funds and insurance funds, and they're going to go, oh, good, I can get this so much yield, this, that, and the other. Sound familiar? That's what happened during the great financial crisis. They wrapped this stuff up into bonds and a package, and they handed it over to these companies and blew them out. AIG bailout, $300 billion, right? We're doing the same thing, and you're not paying attention. You're not noticing it because you're caught up in the CNBC hype. We all do it or have done it. You need to be looking at your portfolio and look at how much risk am I taking on today for the reward I could get, right? So if you look at an AMD or a SanDisk, SND, or something like it, SanDisk, AMD is 58% above its 200-day moving average. SanDisk is 81% above its 200-day moving average. Remember, Jim Simon's Renaissance Fund made billions based on the theory that everything reverts to the mean. If the 200 is the mean or the 62 or the 50, whatever it is, you're going to eventually see gravity take effect and pull it back down. And you need to be paying attention. You're overextended if you're 100% AI stocks right now. You're over leveraged. You are part of what the institutions, the Wall Street want. They want to sell you their stuff so they can deleverage and hand it all over to you and then have you get crushed. And they'll come back and buy it at 40 cents, 20 cents on the dollar. That's the setup. That's what they're not telling you. That's what your financial advisor has no freaking clue about. Oh, it'll last, it'll go up, but you got a 10% declining currency, US dollars, every year for the last 20 some odd years. You are losing if you are buying into this. Look for defensive positions. Look at the correlation of oil and the U.S. Treasury versus the Japanese yen. Japanese yen is about to move higher, right? Which is going to cause a bit of a issue for Japan. So what do? They sell their U.S. Treasury holdings, which if you look at the 10-year U.S. Treasury, it's at 4.68% this morning. You're seeing the setup. Look at all the markets and how they correlate. They will tell you what is happening, what is going to happen, what has happened in the past. And if you study history like I do, what we're seeing is a market that is way over leveraged, bigger than ever in history. And the institutions are selling. For every one they buy, they sell two, and they're selling it to you. And the pension funds and the insurance companies, which is you. And those are the guys who get crushed. And what happens every time these things happen? Who gets bailed out? The big guys, the institutions, because they control it all. Who gets it in the teeth? You and I. Pay attention, protect yourself, do the right thing. Just take care of your wealth. Ask yourself before you ever invest, how much am I willing to lose? How much if I lose, will I get taken out of the game? And that's what this is. And that's the way they look at it. And it's the way you should look at it. Protect your downside. Your upside returns will take care of themselves. Live loud. Peace.